Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualized NZ, and I'm really, I must say, relieved but also excited to release my newest digital kit. Would have been out about 10 days ago if my computer hadn't have thrown a wobbly. But however, I've now finished it and it is uploaded and ready to purchase on Etsy. So let's have a little flick through. That's a set of 5 journal pages. So we're going to go through the journal pages first. So journal pages, it's got some sort of like decorative element and then it's got writing space. So that's my definition of a journal page in this particular kit. So this one, gingham with some floral accents, all neutral. The name of the kit is Neutral Textiles. So very textile sort of inspired with the gingham and others as well. So the next one is crochet in the background with again some floral elements, and there's some distressing going on, some distressing detail here and there. So that's the second one. This one I've divided into 2 panels, so your front and back page, with some crochet doily elements that I have scanned out of my stash, and the image in the background has got like a burlap sort of texture added to it to make it sort of more fabric looking. It is floral in the background. That's journal page 3. Journal page 4 is this lovely crocheted background, some crochet detail in the center, and then I've kind of whited out the writing space. So that's number 4, and the final journal page is this one. So it's coffee dyed background and then some doilies laid on the sides. So they can be written over as well, but they're also decorative. So that's the journal pages. Next we have background pages. So there are 5 background pages designed more to be completely written on. So this one's gingham. It's got some splotches, a bit of text faintly in the background. I really like these. I think they're going to be very useful for lots of different projects and easily to slip in with any other kit to complement that kit. So whether it's vintage or nature or autumn, whatever you like. This one is a crocheted background texture and it's got some sort of clouding effect and some more distressing going on. This one is gingham in the background, and then I've used one of my watercolor pieces, overlaid and sort of softened that and made it more obvious in patches and less obvious in other patches, just to give that lovely mottled effect, which watercolor already has. So I think that's number 4. Number 5 of the background pages, again crochet background with an even more distressed finish, and I really like how that came up. We've got some splotches, we've got, if you look carefully, you probably can't see it in the camera, there's a few scratches here and there. Just really fun. Really enjoyed creating that one. It's one of the later ones that I created. Oh no, that must be number 4. This is number 5. Burlap texture, again with some distressing going on there. So still light enough that you can write on it. Then we hit the 5, and I've termed them pattern pages. They're more like things that you would create ephemera out of, that you might tear up for collage. You turn it into a paper bag, a pocket, that sort of thing, because they're not really for writing on. So this one, gingham background, it's got a bit of text in the background, and I see it's upside down. Not that it matters. And these lovely doily flowers in rows on top, or columns I should say, more columns. This one is I've been saying it all morning and now it's gone out of my brain, crocheted background, and I've given it a blotchy, so some are sort of more tend towards grey and light brown, just to give it a distressed look. I really excuse me, really like how that one turned out as well. This is the floral that was in the background that I mentioned about. It's got sort of that burlap or hessian sort of texture added over top of the floral, and that's where the textile comes into this one. The pattern itself, the florals, is not a textile, but I've then given it that feel or that look of a textile. So that's a pretty page too. I could see that being quite useful. This is the crochet, very similar to the background page, only this one's darker, more intense, and the distressing is, I think, more obvious on this one because of the dark background. Yeah, I've got these all topsy-turvy. Doesn't really matter, you can use them any which way around. I just know which way I created them, so in my brain it looks like it's upside down. This has got the burlap in the background, some doily that I've given different effects, so it's got different values, some distressed splotches and things on that one. So that's page 5 of the background pages, of the pattern pages. Then there's 2 bonus pages of labels, which I've done. So these are ones that I've scanned from my antique books and magazines. Nothing to do with textiles, just things that caught my eye and thought would be fun to play with. So all sorts. There's some images that could be fussy cut if you wanted to, or you could use them as a label or an embellishment. There's just fun bits like hairbrushes, hats, like perfume. Just fun, some text here and there, some dates. This dog with the shoes I think is really sweet. Some of these are New Zealand based, like this image here is out of a New Zealand book. And then others like this are from international books like English books or American. I don't know, didn't take too much notice, but I know this one in particular is out of a New Zealand book. So there's that page, and then there's this page, and there's actually a poem here with a little image. I just like that, so I've included it. You could use it as a piece of ephemera and make a really good journal card, or you could cut it up, do whatever. So some fun bits and pieces to use there. So there's a total of 17 pages in the kit. It's available right now on Etsy. If you are a newsletter subscriber, I have sent that newsletter out as well, and there is a discount code in that newsletter for you if you want to use that to purchase the kit. It's only valid until the 30th of November. If you are not a newsletter subscriber, then I'm sorry, but that's a perk of being a subscriber. Do feel free to subscribe to the newsletter because there are freebies in the newsletter. And while you won't get this month's newsletter, there will be another opportunity to grab this month's freebies in December's newsletter, as well as the freebies I create for December. So let's look at the freebies. This month's newsletter is 2 pages designed to go with the neutral kit. So this is a collage of little bits of fabric, some text, whatever took my fancy, some music. My idea here is you can cut these out individually and use them as labels, or you could use it as tear it up for collage, add it into your collage, or whatever else you think it might lend itself for. So there's this one, and then there's the same sheet, but with a paler, more distressed look. So this could even be a background page, or it could be a journal page because it can be written on, but it's still interesting. So that's the 2 freebies, and then there is a further freebie available on my Buy Me a Coffee page, and this is the freebie this month. It's a scan of one of my embroidered pieces that I have, very neutral. Again, could make a lovely journal page, background page, whatever you like. That would look really nice backed onto any digital really, because it's more creamy rather than brown. So you could put that on the back of, say, a Christmas kit, and it would fit in really well, I believe. So that's available on Buy Me a Coffee. The link is in the description box below to go to my Buy Me a Coffee. It's completely free, guys. You don't have to buy me a coffee, although if you do, I am very grateful, but absolutely not necessary. You can download it for free. There are other freebies there as well, older freebies that you're welcome to grab also. So that's the freebies that I have currently. I might probably end up doing more, but that's what we have now, and then the kit itself. So if this interests you, go take a look, and if you purchase it, my great thanks. Okay guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for taking a look. And I will catch you later. Bye.